What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, and today we're taking a step backward. We're on the permanent Town Hall 11 account. We've had a lot of requests for updated Town Hall 11 footage since the release of Town Hall 14, which is kind of expected because a lot of players out there think that things change just so drastically in a couple of months. That is not always the case. So for those of you out there that don't know, we played through Town Hall 11 free to play over the course of 6 months. This is that base right now, 4 months later after that series. Now I'll make sure that I link that series down in the description below for you. Today we are visiting our friends in Phoenix Odyssey to see what clan war armies are still working in 2021. So we are in day 3 of the Clan War Leagues, and we've already had 2 Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 3-star attacks. Now look at the army in this attack. We have been here before, haven't we, guys? Hybrid again, almost a year later since the original video was posted, and this thing is still being used. So obviously it's still very much effective. Now this base, not as nice as I'd like it to be. I mean, the higher level defenses is always nice, but the design itself is kind of But we're going to start this thing out the same exact way we would do it with every other hybrid attack, using baby dragons to funnel out for the queen charge. The goal when you're doing the hybrid is starting out with the queen charge to get her inside the village most of the time to clear the clan castle troops. You got to get rid of those clan castle troops if you have to deal with the use of miners and hog riders. So the queen's working her way in. We got that rage spell placed as she goes into the high hit point elixir collector or storage. She's going to go into the air defense, and she's going to continue to move forward. You're going to see a super wall breaker placed to open up the center compartment for this archer queen charge. A lot of players out there prefer the super wall breakers over the regular wall breakers based on what they can actually do. Inside the clan castle, looks like we got some archers, wizards, super minions, normally a very dangerous defense, poison spell, and the rage spell on that archer queen while she deals with those enemy clan castle troops. Now you got to think about the other side funnel before you place your miners and hog riders, and you will almost always see the barbarian king and the siege barracks used together because they can clear out a lot of buildings working together as a team. King's ability will be used. He's going to take out a few defenses while the P.E.K.K.A. works with him and the wizards go towards the right, and off to the right you're going to see the miners and hog riders and grand warden placed together as they work in and flank in on this base with the archer queen still moving forward, taking out the town hall, eliminating the eagle artillery, while the hogs from the siege barracks enter the base and join the group that was placed on the map by the player himself. Heal spells will be used to keep these hog riders alive while the troops get caught up on a wall. We got miners and wizards staying back here on a wall. Hog riders are moving through, taking out the multi-target inferno tower as well as the expo, hidden Tesla. Archer queen is freed up and she's going to continue to push forward with these hogs. He's going to place another heal spell, and it looks like he still has the queen's ability as well as the warden's ability. My goodness, I mean, really right now, that's just the base design flaw here. On the opposite side, he dropped a balloon and a couple of wizards to take out that troll Tesla, which really wasn't a big deal after all. They're going to take out the wizard tower, and then the balloon's going to move in and take out that mortar that was missed by the hog riders and miners. But overall, beautiful attack here by Holger 2.0. I'm going to go ahead and speed this one up because this army worked last year and it still works in 2021. So in attack number 2, one of the biggest takeaways on this village is the 2 single target inferno towers. One of the major lessons learned at Town Hall 11 when we played it a few months ago is that if you ever see single target inferno towers, you should probably go with a witch based army, right? Look at the army that we have in this attack. We have 2 golems, 8 witches, 11 bowlers, and we also have the bat spells. This actually resembles my favorite all-time Town Hall 11 army, which I'm going to be performing live after this replay. So let's take a look and see what Joe Dip here does on this particular base with these golems, witches, and bowlers, because this has always been a reliable army for a very long time, and obviously it still works even on bases like this. This is one of those ring style-ish bases, and he's going to start out with the funneling process, guys, just like we would do last year in the free-to-play series with the Electro Dragon and the Barbarian King to set the funnel for our witches and our golems, as well as our bowlers and our wall wrecker. Archer Queen, Grand Warden placed back behind them, and they're all going to work towards the center of this village and open up the center compartments. Warden's ability will be used to protect that wall wrecker. That way it opens up the center compartment for the witches and the bowlers and the Archer Queen to reign supreme. Rage spell dropped. They're going to gut out the whole center of this base. This is by far one of the easiest armies to use. The biggest difference between this attack and the one that I'm about to do live in a moment is that I like to use ice golems just because they freeze everything, but the golems serve the same exact purpose by blocking, leading the way for your witches and your skeletons, and clearing out the way for our troops by picking up traps. So again, this is just one of those armies that continues to work even after the Town Hall 14 update. The only real difference here would be the level of troops that are coming from the clan castle because of the adjustments on the clan castle after the Town Hall 14 update. So our bats are going to come through. He's going to drop a freeze spell to freeze that final wizard tower, and everything else is point defenses. Versus bats, this just doesn't work. Bats will eliminate a point defense any day of the week. Your archer towers, your cannons, your air defenses, they do it with ease. You don't have to worry about it. So every time you see single targets, you should consider using a witch-based army because it's just very, very easy. And I'm going to go ahead and speed this one up. That way you can see the final army for yourself with all that swag. And now it's time for the moment of truth. Does my army that I enjoyed so much at Town Hall 11 still work? The IC4/IC5 attack. Now we're going to start out with our Electro Dragon just like we would do a couple of months ago. And we found this relatively high Town Hall 11 base. And it's got the separate Inferno Towers. One of those is set to multi-target mode. So let's start out by dropping our Barbarian King over here. I'm going to release a balloon to help that Electro Dragon out just a little bit. Got to get some of the pressure off of him with that Archer Tower. That way he clears out all these buildings. Now that King's going to work. And one of the things about this army that I really enjoyed was it was just very easy to use, guys. I mean, once you master the timing of the army, my goodness, boys, it just gets crazy. So let's use that King's ability. Let's release our Ice Golems to block. Let's release our Wall Wrecker. Maybe if we select it, that might help out a little bit, right? And release the Witches and release the Bowlers. And then we're going to follow that up with the Archer Queen and the Grand Warden. And we're going into this Town Hall 11 compartment. Up, here we go. Let's use our Warden's ability to protect our troops and release the rage spell right there. That way we can possibly get these troops down into that Eagle Artillery, and we're going to need to start flanking in our bats. We got a single bowler. Why do we still have a bowler over there? Oh my gosh. And let's release one more rage right here in the center of this base. Release the bats to go into the single, I hope. Come on, boys. So if you can get rid of the wizard towers, that multi-target over there, we're good to go, guys. I mean, this is just so easy to use. Bats are going to go into that single target, roast it, take it down, get rid of it. It doesn't really matter. Queen's ability still available. Let's prep up with our freeze spells. Oh god. Oh my god. Over here talking too much. Oh my goodness. There we go. That was so close. You got to pay attention to those. You got to pay attention to those wizard tower boys. You got to pay attention to them. The multi-target was not frozen long enough. It's going to end up roasting. Oh, maybe. Come on, boys. Yeah, they got it. Yeah. Even after a 4-month gap and not using this army, it still works. I mean, I understand that there was not any clan castle troops on the base, but you got to be a little bit faster with the freeze spells. Don't do like I did and, hold on to them and sit here and talk to the camera. You got to focus on the attack, get those freeze spells down, time them perfectly on those wizard towers, but you should be able to do this just about every single time with a little bit of practice. Wow. That was genuinely a lot of fun. It's been a little while since we played at Town Hall 11, but if I'm being honest, based on that attack and the attacks that we saw in this video, I do not feel like there's a lot of changes at Town Hall 11 at all. Now, this is going to remain a permanent Town Hall 11 account, but don't worry, the Town Hall 10 and 2021 series, I do intend on taking to Town Hall 11. So in the upcoming months, we will start another Town Hall 11 series and see what happens in the future as Town Hall 14 itself develops, because there's always the possibility of new troops and new defenses and new adjustments. We just don't know what the game developer is going to do in the future, so we have to stay up to date on current current information. If you enjoy today's content, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us quite regularly, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you would like to see the Town Hall 11 free-to-play series from 4 months ago, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.